Hi friends, welcome to today's video. My name is Stephanie if you're new here, and today I'm so excited to be reviewing the Mooncat Hocus Pocus 2 collection in collaboration with Disney. Huge congratulations to Mooncat for making their first collaboration, an absolutely massive one. They nailed it. I mean, look at this box. It is so beautiful. The polishes are beautiful. I have some sunlight swatches for you today, and I'll save my thoughts for the end of the video. Let's just get into the swatches. So here's a closer look at the collection box. It is absolutely beautiful. It is a matte black box that has some glossy details here and there. Obviously the centerpiece of the Sanderson sisters, but some cats and birds are also glossy. It just looks amazing. And here is the back with some information like the polish names and everything. And again, since this box is primarily matte, you are going to see some spots because I had oiled my nails, so apologies for that. But here's the spine. It says Book of Spells and Hocus Pocus 2 and Mooncat. This is just so pretty. I think it's going to make such a beautiful display piece. Now, when you open it up, there's more of the matte and glossy detailing inside. It is just so cute. I can't get over the attention to detail with this. I think they did such an amazing job with the packaging. It's just such a fun experience to open this up for yourself. So here is what the collection looks like. Even the individual cartons that the polishes come in are fully decked out. These are boxes that you're not gonna want to throw away. They are just so beautiful, so detailed. Here's a look at all the sides of the box. The polish names in the back as per usual with Mooncat's packaging, but I just love these. So even unpacking the polishes, I was just really surprised because of course the polish themselves, beautiful, and we'll get to the swatches in a bit. But I had no idea that the inside was also going to be designed. So it was really fun. Just the extra detail was just such a beautiful touch to this whole collection. So this collection does come with a magnetic wand, and it also comes with some nail art stickers. So these are super cute. The packaging comes in a little sleeve that is the same design as the box, where it is mainly matte, but there are some glossy details here and there. Just super cute. And as far as the stickers themselves, they're on a single sheet here, and there's an assortment of your typical Halloween spooky stickers like cats and bats, stars and moons, spider webs, pumpkins, both in black and orange. Just so perfect for the Halloween season. So the first shade is Amok Amok Amok, which is this red-leaning purple jelly base packed with electric blue flakies and a pink magnetic shimmer. I was so blown away by the shade when I put the magnet against it. The flakies just absolutely glow in this. I know we only just started, but this is definitely one of my favorites from this collection. The first coat gave me really great even coverage, which kind of surprised me since I was expecting it to be a little sheer. So it builds up even more with the second coat, and it gives it such a beautiful contrast to the magnetic finish and the blue flakies. I think it might look a little dark here, but you can definitely tell it's still purple for sure. It is so pretty with this cat eye effect, and here it is against the bottle. Next up is Dab of Newt, which is a chartreuse jelly base with gold magnetic shimmer and vibrant green flakies. I know some of you green lovers are going to be loving this shade. It's probably my least favorite from the collection, but it still looks really great. So on the first coat, I did get really great even coverage. I was honestly surprised because I was kind of expecting it to be a lot more sheer and jelly-ish. You still could see through to my nail line, and for the most part, it was covered up on 2 coats. Looking back on it, I think I should have done a third coat just to get full opacity. So Just a heads up, if your nails are longer, this is the only shade you will probably need 3 coats for. But yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think of this shade. I definitely think it is a perfect Halloween green. The next polish is Melica Mystica, which is a navy blue jelly base packed with pink, purple, and electric blue flakies. So it was hard to tell due to the direct sunlight, but I think some of the flakies in this one have a bit of a multi-chrome effect. And while the bottle looked like it has a pink magnetic shimmer, it ended up looking more silvery after magnetizing it. Either way, this one is just so stunning and alluring. It had really great coverage on the first coat where it was nearly opaque. I know that it is a much darker shade, but it still had that bit of a jellyish formula, so overall I was just really impressed that it was fully opaque in 2 coats. And this one is definitely looking super dark where it almost looks black, but it is definitely a navy blue jelly. So the next shade is We're Back Witches, and it is a blackened jelly base that's packed with gold flakies and this beautiful emerald green shimmer. At first, I thought this might be kind of like a St. Patrick's Day color, at least from the bottle, but once you apply it, you can see just how dark the jelly base is, where it wants to lean black. It's definitely very dark, and it kind of has an olive undertone to it, so it's giving me swampy green, but make it glam with the gold flakies. I think this actually looks super beautiful. It has an amazing formula, just like the other polishes, where it was really easy to work with, provided great coverage on the first coat, and it reached full opacity on 2 coats. So yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how much I like this one. Definitely makes me feel like a witch. The next polish is Black Flame Candle, and this one is a black jelly base that is packed with a pink magnetic shimmer and these pink and purple flakies. So I was really surprised to see that this one was actually a black base. I think it is just so fitting. So on the first coat, it surprisingly was very sheer and the most jelly out of all the polishes so far. I was honestly expecting all the other formulas to apply similar to this one, but it wasn't that big of a deal since this one has a black base. It built up to full opacity in just 2 coats. This one absolutely blew me away. I just love how glowy those flakies are. I'm just so impressed that they don't get lost in the black base at all. It is just so magical, and this is definitely another favorite of mine from this collection. And rounding out the collection is called Reclaim the Flame. This one is a blood red jelly base that's filled with pink magnetic shimmer and those same pink and purple flakies that end up looking a little bit red in the base. This one absolutely blew me away. It had beautifully even coverage on the first coat, and it was nearly opaque. I was really surprised since I was, again, expecting them to be a little bit more sheer and jellyish. I still did a second coat to cover up any visible nail line, and while this polish might be more monochromatic compared to the rest of the collection, it's definitely another favorite of mine just because of how vampy it is. I think it is so seductive, if a polish is allowed to be described that way, but it is beautiful for Halloween and maybe even for the holidays. So that wraps up my swatch and review for the Mooncat Hocus Pocus 2 collection. So as always, I would love to know what your thoughts are on this collaboration, because I think they did such a great job. They really went above and beyond with their packaging. There's just so much attention to detail with the boxes, and it's just so perfect, I think. The polishes themselves are gorgeous, and I was really impressed with the formulas because other magnetic polishes that I've used, whether they're from Mooncat or other brands, tend to require 3 coats to be fully opaque for me. So I was really impressed that these, or the majority of these, only needed 2 coats for full coverage. So it saves a lot of time when you're doing like a full magnetic manicure. But yeah, I am just super impressed with this. I love it so much and can't recommend it enough, especially if you have someone who loves Hocus Pocus and nail polish. I mean, what could be a better gift than this box? So you'll have to let me know any and all thoughts that you have down below so we can chat about it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.